Simon lives a simple, happy life with his girlfriend Fabian. They are both artists. He draws, she runs a gallery. Life is good until his father Carl's 60th birthday party changes everything. Carl is a successful psychiatrist, and Simon is bringing Fabian to meet the family for the first time. But at this party, Simon notices something that makes his stomach turn. There is a mysterious woman there, someone he does not recognize. She is beautiful, confident, and clearly involved with his father. This is Sonia, Carl's new secretary. But here is the thing about Carl. He is a serial cheater. He has a sick pattern of turning his female patients into secretaries, then secretaries into mistresses. And Simon's mother, Agnes, she knows all about it, but she is trapped. She works for Carl, depends on him financially, and feels powerless to stop his affairs. Agnes is breaking down. She is having panic attacks, seizures from the stress of watching her husband openly flaunt his relationships. She begs Simon for help with a desperate plan. Carl is about to go on vacation with Sonia, which Agnes knows will be the final nail in the coffin of their marriage. So she asks Simon to temporarily work at Carl's clinic, transcribing his lectures into a book. This way, Agnes can go on the trip instead of Sonia and maybe save her marriage. Simon does not want to get involved in his parents' mess, but seeing his mother's pain, he agrees. What he does not know is that he is walking into a trap that Sonia has been setting all along. Carl reluctantly agrees to take Agnes on vacation, leaving Simon alone at the clinic with Sonia. And Sonia is furious. She blames Simon for ruining her romantic getaway with Carl. But Simon fires back, telling her she is nothing special, that Carl has had dozens of girlfriends and she is just another one on the list. This hits Sonia hard, because deep down, she knows he is right. She breaks down, crying about how she has nothing, no family, no stability, no future. She is desperate for Carl to marry her and give her the life she craves. In this vulnerable moment, something unexpected happens. She kisses Simon. Simon is shocked and pulls away. He knows this is wrong on every level. His mother sent him here to keep Sonia away from his father, not to get involved with her himself, but he cannot stop thinking about that kiss. Curious about this woman who is destroying his family, Simon does something he should not. He breaks into Sonia's confidential patient file. What he discovers is chilling. Sonia was one of Carl's patients, treated for suicidal tendencies. Carl, in his typical pattern, turned his vulnerable patient into his secretary and then his lover. It is not love, it is exploitation. When Sonia discovers Simon has read her file, she is devastated. Her deepest secrets, her mental health struggles, are now exposed. But instead of anger, this vulnerability leads to passion. They end up sleeping together in Carl's own house, in his parents' bedroom. The betrayal could not be more complete. But Simon is living a double life that is tearing him apart. His girlfriend Fabian is preparing for an important art exhibition, and she needs his help. Meanwhile, his mother keeps calling, asking him to continue working at the clinic. Simon is trapped between his girlfriend, his mother, and his growing obsession with Sonia. The pressure builds until Simon finally confesses to Fabian that he slept with Sonia. Fabian is heartbroken and ends their relationship immediately. Now Simon has lost his girlfriend, but Sonia is there, ready to comfort him. She invites him to her apartment, and they become fully involved. But here is where the story takes a truly twisted turn. The next morning, Carl shows up at the apartment unexpectedly. Simon is shocked to discover that Carl owns the apartment. He has been letting Sonia live there. But Carl drops an even bigger bombshell. Sonia wants a baby, and Carl cannot give her one because he has had a vasectomy. When Sonia returns from shopping, the truth becomes crystal clear. She kisses Simon right in front of Carl, making it obvious they have been sleeping together. Carl realizes what is happening and leaves, but not before warning Simon that he will tell Agnes about the affair. Simon finally understands the horrible truth. Sonia has been using him from the beginning. She needed someone who could give her what Carl could not, a baby. She manipulated him, seduced him, and played on his emotions to get pregnant. Simon was never anything more than a sperm donor in her twisted plan. The revelation destroys Simon. He has panic attacks, destroys all his artwork, and ends up hospitalized. His life, which was perfectly happy just months before, is now in ruins. His relationship with Fabian is over, his family is destroyed, and he has been used in the most humiliating way possible. But Sonia gets exactly what she wanted. She gives birth to Simon's child and now has everything: Carl's apartment, financial security, and the baby she desperately craved. Carl, unable to provide children, accepts this arrangement. Agnes, broken but still trying to hold her family together, even offers to help raise Simon's child. The movie ends with a family photo, this bizarre, dysfunctional family that Sonia has managed to manipulate into existence. Simon, now enrolled in medical school, holds his son and realizes he has become part of the very system that destroyed him. Sonia achieved her goal completely, using psychological manipulation to get a home, security, and a child, while leaving a trail of broken hearts and shattered lives behind her.